What is up, guys? Nicky from Creative Image, and I know it's been a while, and if you guys don't want to sit here and hear about what's been going on, you guys can skip forward to this time right here to get to the tutorial. I just want to fill you guys in on what's been going on and why I've been MIA. So a lot of the stuff I can't talk about in full detail because it will be announced within, I'd say, a month or two. I've been working on some big projects. I started 2 new businesses, which I'm really excited about, so my mind has kind of been focused on what's been going on there. And things have been going on with Kayla. Indy's been alright. She was sick a couple weeks ago, but she's fine now. She's here, as you guys see in the video that you're going to see. She's my main model. Everything's going really good, but I've been missing doing this and interacting with you guys and teaching you guys things and allowing you guys to become better. So I decided to do this tutorial for you guys. It's really cool, really creative, and it literally takes 5 minutes if you're just trying to do something really fast. I'm going to be posting a lot more now that I have everything sorted out. The other 2 businesses are starting to go on the incline, which is really helpful and easy for me. Now I just maintain that and stuff. I'll tell you guys in more detail in another video within the next month or 2 on what's going on there. As you guys can see, a lot of changes. I grew a freaking beard. Yeah, so it's been that long, and I was just scrolling through YouTube the other day and I was like, wow, I really miss doing this, because this is what I actually love doing. I love photography, I love Photoshop, and I like allowing people to grow and learn things that they never knew before, because this is how I actually, before I went to school for photography and graphic design, I actually knew more than kids in my class because of YouTube. So I would search things like how to change eye colors or how to cut people out of backgrounds and stuff like that, and I knew all these stuff. I knew all the tools in Photoshop and how to use Lightroom to its fullest abilities because of YouTube. So that's what keeps bringing me back to this, and I really want to thank you guys for your continued support. Right now we're up to 350 subscribers and it's growing really fast. It was really slow from like 100 and up, but every day I check YouTube, it's like I have another 4 subscribers, 5 subscribers, and I'm forever grateful for you guys, because without you guys, no one would be watching my videos and I wouldn't be able to do what I love doing. So once again, thank you guys. So without further ado, let's get to this tutorial. Go ahead and try this out. It's really cool and it'll surprise a lot of your friends. So let's get to the video and let's do it. Alright guys, so this is going to be my setup. I got my camera on my tripod already, and he's kind of in position. I'm going to have to have her move where I want her to be. But what we're going to do is I'm going to set up the camera I'm using now on my other tripod, and I'm going to walk you guys through this. Alright, so firstly, if you have a remote for your camera, use that. But what I'm going to do is I have Wi-Fi on my camera, so I'm going to connect to that right now. And we're going to go over to the Canon app, which is right here, Camera Connect. So for all those camera users, for all those Canon camera users, you guys can download this, and you could do remote live shooting right there, as you guys see. And what it does is it gives you the image. And yeah, so what I do is I just hit the button with a 10-second timer, put it in my back pocket, and you don't even see it. So let's move forward and get this shot. So we're gonna be using my room, guys, as you can see here. I'm gonna put Indy into it because I think you can get really creative with these. So first you're gonna need is a picture frame. It could be, you could take the back out if you want. You don't really have to because we're going to be photoshopping it, so it doesn't matter. Try to get a picture frame color different of what color shirt you're wearing, or if you're even doing this with yourself or a different person, try to get like a little more contrasty. Like I had a white frame. Obviously I wouldn't use white because it wouldn't show because I'm wearing a white shirt. So keep that in mind. Next you're going to need is to think everything out. So what I'm going to be doing in mine is I'm going to hold the picture here. And what's going to happen is behind me, I'm going to have Indy's head peeking through like this, like you're looking through me. So I look like I'm hollow, and Indy's kind of being all curious behind me. So get creative, make some facial expressions, kind of be like a fake actor. It adds to the photo. You could have other people do this, you can do it yourself. It's a really cool self-portrait and very creative, and you get to incorporate Photoshop into this. So let's get to this. Okay, so for the first image, I'm going to need Indy to move from out of her spot, because the first image needs to be me with the picture frame like this. The camera's there, and it's just going to be me. The background's going to be normal. She doesn't need to be in it, because what we're going to do is we're going to take the background image with me not in the picture, and Indy's going to be kind of peeking her head out, which is going to be a little bit harder because I have to pose her in the right exact spot, but we'll get to that. So, Indy, come on. Come here. Come here. Come. this is the key to getting Indy to move. She loves Twizzlers, so she only gets them when she's really, really good, and she listens very, very well, as you can see. Give me paw. Paw. Good girl. You're gonna be my model today? Good girl. Okay, so we're gonna get Indy to move. I'm gonna capture the picture. I have my phone right here, which we're gonna be using. You heard it clicked on. We have my phone here. Indy, come here. Stay. Sit. Good girl. Stay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the Twizzler so she doesn't see it. I have my... Nope. Come here. Sit. Sit. Stay. Stay. Good girl. And I'm going to frame myself where I want to be. And I'm pretty content with that. Centered would be here. Okay, awesome. And what we're going to do is just want to make note of where I am. I'm going to hit the shutter button. You hear the timer going off. I have 10 seconds. Put the phone in the back pocket. And I'm going to hold this where I want. And you make a face. Now, really like that, I think. Let me just take a look. And on the camera app, you can actually see the picture, which is really cool. I think I'm going to take a couple more, and I'm going to decide which facial expression I like best. Now that we got the easy part done, now's the hard part. So I gave Indy half a Twizzler for being good for 3 pictures. Now's the hard part, is because I need to frame Indy exactly where I was at the same height, which I had the frame right here. So I want Indy standing how she is now, but I want her to be in my spot. And she wants the Twizzler. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Indy kind of just peeking through me. And I'm pretty good with getting Indy to pose. Especially, she's very... She's like very food driven, so she likes doing things for food. So what we're going to do is we're going to pose Indy in the spot that she needs to be. I'm going to take the picture from the camera, and we're going to be good to go. So let's get to that. Let me get my app. Stay. Stay. Good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Indy stare right here. Right where she is. Oh, it's perfect. And now I'm going to just get the timer. Look, Mama, stay. Indy, look. Look. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Very good. Stay. Stay. Good girl. So, that was perfect the way it was right there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep having Indy move over because I don't know exactly where I was standing in the framing and how high I was. So I'm going to get a couple multiple shots just to be safe. So we're going to get those. Once I'm done getting those pictures, we're going to head over to the computer and we're going to compile everything together. It's pretty simple. Alright guys, it feels so good to be back in the saddle and doing videos for you guys. So these are the two images I came up with. This is the one of me. I moved it over a bit. I'll show you guys exactly in a little bit. But there's a picture of me, and then here's the picture of Indy on the bed. So I told you she's a good model. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate Indy's picture, and that's going to be the one on the bottom because that's the image we're going to be seeing through to. Then you could open mine on top of the person or you, and what you're going to do is you're going to zoom in to your image. And, oh, I look like poo. And what you're going to do is you're going to zoom into the picture frame. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a layer mask, which is this button down here. And you're going to take your pen tool, your polygonal lasso tool, whatever you're most comfortable with. And what you're going to do is you're going to just make a square out of the inside of your picture frame. So, for instance, it would be like where a picture was on your picture frame. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your paint, you're going to paint black inside this. So it's going to mark it out. So as you guys can see, I have Indy there. I'm going to fix it up a little bit because you guys can see here that there's a little bit of a glare, but I'll fix that with the frame later. So I have Indy here, and it looks pretty funny because you can see Indy's head just kind of out of the corner. But what I want to do is I want some of Indy's body in the picture. So what I did was I'm going to paint this part of Indy's body and the bed over more in the original image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this original layer mask, I'm going to take my paintbrush, and I'm going to paint Indy's body into it. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do that and make it look good. So otherwise, it doesn't look good. So let's just get it painted in, and I'll fix my stuff later. Alright, so there's Indy's body. Let me get the bed outlined because I moved it over like I showed you guys previously. So let's show you guys how that's done. Why is this not, it's not 100? Holy crap, that is annoying. And what we're going to do is we're just going to paint back the whole thing. Now it's on 18. Much better. And there you go. Let me just get Indy fully painted. Okay, nice. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the exact opposite. So we're going to paint with white. And I like doing this because you see what's done and what needs to be repaired and where everything is. So I like going a little over the image and paint it back. And you want to be a soft brush and you just want to stay right in. You could also outline your model or you with a pen tool. You could use whatever you want to use. And yeah, so just paint it back. And you'll fix everything that needs to be fixed afterwards. So like, look, there's that. Paint that back. You got my leg here. And this is where it gets a little tough because you have an edge here. So now what I like to do is this. And then up here, you're going to have to be a little more precise, which is kind of a pain. But actually, just that roughly looks pretty good. And what I would do is I would come back in here. And like I said with the pen tool, I would outline the body like this. You can use pen or whatever. I'm just trying to save time for the video so you guys aren't watching a 30-minute video. And what you do is do this, outline the pants. And what I would do is outline where Indy's body is with your paintbrush, and not that color, with black. And you'll get a really, really crisp line. So as you guys see there. So look, now if I zoom out, you see like, wow, that's awesome, like Indy's body's there. Now what you do is you go in here and you'd fix the bottom portion of your image, like where you see the floor messed up here. This part of the bed is all messed up, and what I would do is I'd Photoshop it back. So I'm going to do all that work, and then I'm going to show you guys the final result. So Indy's cropped out, fixed everything up, cleaned everything up a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit more after the video is done just to make it look awesome, and I'll post it on the Instagram. But let me show you guys what I did a little bit. So let me close some of these layers. So there's Indy. I fixed her and moved her over. Then on top of that, I gave her a little shadow underneath to fix it to make it look a little bit more real. Added another shadow to give it a little more realness to it. What is that? Huh. I just found something while talking to you guys. Then on top of that, decided that this was really like distracting and everyone's just gonna go right to that because it's some guy on a motorcycle. I don't even know what I was watching. So I replaced it with a regular still background, and then just to blend it in, I clipped the whites a little bit just to kind of give it that faded look like the image already has. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh man, it's been a while since I've done that.